Here are the basic concepts of fractions that should be reviewed from 3rd grade. The first is that fractions are always talking about equal sized pieces. For example, if I take this circle and I split it like that, this side and this side are the exact same size, so they are fractional pieces. But if I take this circle and I split it like that, this piece and this piece are not the same size, so they are not fractional pieces. Fractional pieces have to be the same size, but they don't have to look the same. For example, if I took this rectangle and I split it in half, and then I took this side and I split it in half that way, and this side and I split it in half this way, these are fractional pieces. But if I take this rectangle and I split it in half, and then I split it like this is not fractional pieces because they are not the same size. Fractional pieces, these happen to be the same shape, not fractional pieces that are not the same shape, and not fractions. All right. Then we get to naming fractions. So the first thing that you do when you have a fraction that you need to name is draw your fraction bar. And then you're going to count how many pieces are in the whole. In this case, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 is the number of pieces in one whole, so it becomes our denominator. Then we look at how many pieces of the whole that we are being asked to see. So let's pretend that 2 pieces are colored in. If a question asks us to name how much of the fraction of the whole is colored in, we'd say 2 pieces of the 4, or 2/4 are colored in. The same thing if we have more pieces. Let's say that we have these pieces colored in. First thing I need to do is draw my fraction bar, then count the number of pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 will be my denominator. Then I see how many pieces are shaded in. 1, 2, 3. 3 is my numerator. Sometimes it'll ask you to look for how many pieces are not shaded in. It all depends on the question, but either way you can count the pieces and then count however many pieces the question is asking you to find.